Welcome to the Noface Show.
Dude, I think it's time to listen to some music demos for sure. We have here a live audience. They've been submitting so many songs. Let's start with the first one, the first person that submitted. Let's listen to a few demos, and then before we move to the next section, right?
Yeah. Let us know who it's from, and let's check it out.
How it's gonna work? I'm gonna play the song. All of you guys are gonna be able to hear it in stereo, high quality. That's gonna be amazing. And after that, Max is gonna give some feedback, and you guys are also gonna be able to vote what you thought of the track through a polling that I'm gonna launch. So the audience is also gonna give live feedback, which is gonna be amazing.
Wow. Wow.
That is some.
Is that Michael?
That is Michael Grald. Yeah, the song is called
Oh my God.
Why I Love You. Let me
Dude,
launch the ball.
Michael is the guy that joined the 6-month challenge. And I don't know how do you do this polling? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you see,
Dude.
so I launched the poll right now,
Yeah.
and you guys should be able to vote. But Mike, what do you think? That was some really cool feature bass vibes.
Yeah, dude, really, really great. I think it's really, really good, dude. I mean, I'm very impressed and excited to work with Michael because he just joined, and now I gotta put my dukes up and make sure that he definitely improves. But from listening to it through Zoom over here, it sounds super dynamic, and I love the vocals. I love that little arpeggiated sound, and a lot of times with these kind of records, what I notice is that they don't sound dynamic enough. But this one's going through the speakers. Through my headphones, sounded really great. I'm excited about this one. Yeah. This is definitely something I'd love to sign once we finalize it.
Yeah, I think it's currently in its demo stage production process because he only submitted half, so like around a minute up until the first drop. So maybe you could give him some feedback. Let's play the drop again.
Yeah, I don't really honestly it sounds fat. Like, I gotta listen to the mix down, but I don't really hear anything that I would add other than making the mix down perfect. And I have to hear the arrangement and everything like that. But to me, it sounds, honestly, I don't hear any flaws from my end.
Yeah. For sure. Like that song is really sounds.
Maybe
cool.
Maybe Mark, you're obviously you work with so many. By the way, speaking of session musicians, Michael's actually he plays a bunch of instruments, and he also likes to implement that. And I know you love to work with session musicians. Maybe you guys can link up in New York.
100%.
Maybe make some fire.
100%. Yeah. So in my opinion, this song is really cool. I think you should definitely keep working on it. Like, don't put this away in your your folder of non songs to not work on. Definitely keep working on it. Maybe look into there's a cool vocal chop in there for the whole first half of the song that kind of works. Maybe if a whole song of only vocal chops. Like, I'm a person that really loves telling stories through music with lyrics. So maybe get a vocal, work with a vocalist, but definitely keep working on this song.
You know what? One suggestion that I'll give them that separately when we're talking and stuff. When the vocal goes like that, if you just want to keep the vocal, you know what you could do? You can gate the vocal to the arpeggiator where it becomes the same rhythm as the arp. That will sound really sick on the second half.
Yeah, that's an amazing production trick. Something we should expand on that in the secret sauce section.
Okay.
Side chaining with the gate, side chaining sound through the gate, and
yeah, because you can a lot of people. Yeah, so I guess we'll get to the secret sauce.
Let's get to that in the secret sauce section. Yeah. We're gonna be sharing some cool production tips. All right, let me.
No, really great, right? I love that vibe, man.
Yeah. So the next song is by Is Y. It's called Get down, and it's a mixing final.
Let's get down.
It's called mixing, and it's in parentheses mixing final 2, which means it's probably the second final mix of this song. All right, let's see here is why.
People trying to get down. People trying to get down.
Damn.
Yeah,
honestly,
I
from just like hearing this, you know, kind of like meeting some of the Noface Academy members, the levels so far, 2 out of 2 demos, those were really good music. Like those are like,
yeah.
those are like
I heard
records.
I heard this record. I think you sent it, and I really like it. I'll actually, you know, I would not mind signing this record. And I don't know if I discussed it over email and stuff, but the production level is amazing on this record. The only thing that I would suggest, and I heard that a couple of times in some of your older demos and stuff, is these kind of records, especially nowadays with the way how things are with, you know, low attention span, you need to do a flip on that second drop. Like you need to create more variations. So maybe like introduce a new movement halfway through the first drop, and then the second drop could just be like something where it comes out of nowhere, essentially. Maybe even like where you come in, where it comes in and on like a dubstep type or like a trap type of a beat, and initially it's like half step, and then another small little build up, and then it goes into the fast one. So you have all the right elements. What I would do is I would literally go in and chop the crap out of it. And even in the breakdown where you have that drum and bass section, I know Fruity Loops has that. I don't know if I felt like I'm in Ableton, you have to use an external effect for that. But put a couple of like vinyl stops, some like whoop scratches and stuff like that. Make get funky with it and like chop it up. And like what I like to do, honestly, like a lot of times when to make things easier is like once you kind of sonically are happy with your sound, bounce out those stems into audio and go in and have fun with audio, because with audio you can really chop things up, and that's what Skrillex likes to
MIDI
do a
limit
lot.
When you were with MIDI, kind of limits you with chopping up, but with like if you bounce it, that'd be awesome. It kind of gives me some vibes of this Spanish producer that's been on like Hexagon. His name is Castian. I don't know if you guys know him. Like gives me like some of those like bass house vibes, and I think if you look him up, Castian, he does that kind of music, and I really like what he does, because what Max Vangeli mentioned, right? Those step stops and those like cool effects to change things up. That's what he does really well. He'll have like this really fat sound, but then in those transitions or the end of the cadences, he'll have like incredible either fills or like you know like gated effects, stuff like that, where it's kind of like ear candy. You know, have you heard the term ear candy? I love working with ear candy. So yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, so definitely go rework that record if you haven't signed it, obviously, yet, because I do like it a lot. I mean, it's dynamically amazing. Like, I'd play the shit out of it. You just need to add those like big fills, maybe some like big drum fills and stuff. Just make it super interesting throughout the whole thing, because you got the majority of the elements there. You just have to kind of like make those changes.
Yeah, so I also relaunched the poll right now, so you guys can also vote what you guys thought of the track.